The history of philosophy is a vast and complex subject that spans thousands of years and encompasses a wide range of ideas, thinkers, and traditions. It's a systematic study of the development of philosophical thought, focusing on philosophy as rational inquiry based on argumentation. However, some theorists also include myth, religious traditions, and proverbial lore in their study. The history of philosophy can be divided into several major periods, each with its unique set of philosophers, ideas, and schools of thought. Let's take a brief look at each period. 1. Pre-Socratic philosophy. This period, spanning from around 600 to 400 BCE, is named after the philosophers who came before Socrates. It's characterized by a focus on nature, the cosmos, and the human experience. Key figures include Thales, Anaximander, and Heraclitus. 2. Socratic philosophy. This period, which lasted from around 400 to 350 BCE, is named after Socrates himself. It's characterized by a focus on ethics, morality, and the individual's relationship to the state. Key figures include Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. 3. Hellenistic philosophy. This period, which lasted from around 350 to 100 BCE, is named after the Hellenistic period in Greek history. It's characterized by a focus on epistemology, logic, and the nature of reality. Key figures include Epicurus, Zeno of Citium, and the Stoics. 4. Medieval philosophy. This period, which lasted from around 500 to 1500 CE, is characterized by a focus on theology, metaphysics, and the relationship between faith and reason. Key figures include Augustine, Aquinas, and Maimonides. 5. Modern philosophy. This period, which lasted from around 1500 to 1900 CE, is characterized by a focus on rationalism, empiricism, and the nature of knowledge. Key figures include Descartes, Locke, and Kant. 6. Contemporary philosophy. This period, which began in the 20th century and continues today, is characterized by a focus on existentialism, postmodernism, and the nature of language. Key figures include Heidegger, Sartre, and Derrida. That's a brief overview of the history of philosophy. It's a fascinating subject that has shaped human thought and understanding for thousands of years. I hope you found this introduction informative and engaging. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Until next time, keep exploring the world of philosophy. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of ancient Greece. This is a topic that has captivated the minds of many, and it's no wonder why. So, let's dive right in and explore the rich history of ancient Greece. Ancient Greece, also known as the Hellenic civilization, was a civilization belonging to the ancient Greeks. It existed from the Greek Dark Ages of the 12th to 9th centuries BC to the end of classical antiquity, around 600 AD. This period is often referred to as the Classical Era, and it was marked by a flourishing of artistic, philosophical, and scientific achievements. Ancient Greece was a loose collection of culturally and linguistically related city-states and other territories. These regions were officially unified only once, under Alexander the Great's empire from 336 to 323 BC. However, the Greeks themselves never formed a unified state, and the concept of a unified Greek state emerged only in the 19th century. Ancient Greece was home to a rich and diverse culture. It was known for its philosophy, literature, art, and architecture. Some of the most famous philosophers, such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, hailed from ancient Greece. The Greek alphabet, which is the basis for the Roman alphabet, was also developed during this time. The ancient Greeks were also known for their impressive architecture. The Parthenon, which was built in the 5th century BC, is one of the most famous examples of Greek architecture. It was built to honor the goddess Athena and is a testament to the ancient Greeks' architectural prowess. Ancient Greece also played a significant role in the development of Western civilization. Its influence can be seen in many aspects of modern life, from government to art to science. In conclusion, ancient Greece was a fascinating and complex civilization that has left an indelible mark on the world. Its contributions to philosophy, art, and science continue to shape our lives today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating historical content. Until next time, keep exploring. Western philosophy, also known as Western thought, is a vast and diverse field of study that encompasses the philosophical thought and work of the Western world. Historically, the term Western philosophy refers to the philosophical thinking of Western culture, beginning with the ancient Greek philosophy of the pre-Socratics. The word philosophy itself originates from the ancient Greek philosophy abilosophra, which literally means the love of wisdom. In ancient Greek, phi iota lambda epsilon nu philane means to love, and sigma omicron phi y alpha sophia means wisdom. So, philosophy is essentially the pursuit of wisdom, or the love of wisdom. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the key figures and ideas in Western philosophy. One of the most influential philosophers in history is Socrates, who lived in ancient Athens in the 5th century BC. Socrates is known for his method of questioning, which he used to explore the nature of knowledge and the human condition. His student, Plato, further developed Socrates' ideas and is often considered the founder of Western philosophy. Another important figure in Western philosophy is Aristotle, who was a student of Plato and is often referred to as the father of Western philosophy. Aristotle's works on logic, metaphysics, and ethics have had a profound impact on Western thought. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and we find the work of St. Augustine, who is considered one of the most influential theologians in Western Christianity. Augustine's writings on the nature of God, the soul, and the relationship between faith and reason have had a lasting impact on Western philosophy and theology. In the modern era, we have figures like René Descartes, who is often referred to as the father of modern philosophy. Descartes' famous statement, "I think, therefore I am," is a cornerstone of modern Western philosophy. So, there you have it, folks. A brief introduction to Western philosophy. I hope you found this overview informative and engaging. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring. Arabic philosophy, also known as Islamic philosophy, is a rich and diverse field that emerged from the Islamic tradition. It encompasses a wide range of topics, including metaphysics, ethics, and logic, among others. One of the key terms used in the Islamic world to describe philosophy is falsafa, which means philosophy in Arabic. However, it's important to note that falsafa is not limited to philosophy alone. It also includes other fields such as logic, mathematics, and physics. Another term commonly used in the Islamic world is kalam, which means speech in Arabic. Kalam is often translated as philosophy in English, but it actually refers to a specific form of scholastic Islamic theology. This theology includes rationalist schools of thought such as Maturidiyya, Ash'ari, and Mu'tazila. It's worth mentioning that the term philosophy as we know it today is a relatively recent development in Western history. In the Islamic world, however, the term falsafa has a much broader meaning, encompassing a variety of disciplines and schools of thought. In conclusion, Arabic philosophy, or Islamic philosophy, is a fascinating and complex field that has contributed greatly to the development of human knowledge and understanding. It's important to remember that the term philosophy in this context has a broader meaning than it does in the Western world, encompassing a range of disciplines and schools of thought. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Indian philosophy. Indian philosophy consists of philosophical traditions of the Indian subcontinent dating back thousands of years. These philosophies are often called darsana, meaning to see or looking at. Nvkaik, on the other hand, refers to Indian philosophies as critical inquiry or investigation. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the key concepts and ideas that make up Indian philosophy. One of the most fundamental principles is the concept of dharma, which can be roughly translated to mean duty or law. Dharma is the foundation of the Indian philosophical tradition, and it's closely tied to the concept of karma. Karma, or the law of cause and effect, is the belief that our actions in this life will determine our fate in the next. Another important concept in Indian philosophy is the idea of moksha, which translates to liberation or freedom. Moksha is the ultimate goal of many Indian philosophical traditions, and it's achieved through various paths, such as the path of knowledge, the path of devotion, and the path of action. Indian philosophy also places a strong emphasis on the concept of the self, or the Atman. The Atman is believed to be the eternal, unchanging, and indestructible essence of each individual. It's often compared to the concept of Brahman, which is the ultimate reality and the essence of the universe. One of the most influential Indian philosophers is Siddhartha Gautama, better known as the Buddha. His teachings, known as Buddhism, have had a profound impact on Indian philosophy and beyond. Buddhism emphasizes the idea of Anatman, or the lack of a permanent self, and it's one of the few Indian philosophical traditions that doesn't believe in the concept of an afterlife. In conclusion, Indian philosophy is a rich and diverse field of study with countless concepts and ideas that have shaped human thought and understanding for thousands of years. We hope you've enjoyed this brief introduction, and we encourage you to explore these fascinating philosophies further. Thank you so much for joining us today, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends. Until next time, keep exploring and keep learning. Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Chinese philosophy. So, let's get started. Chinese philosophy originates in the Spring and Autumn period and Warring States period, during a time known as the 100 Schools of Thought. This period was characterized by significant intellectual and cultural developments. Although much of Chinese philosophy began in the Warring States period for 75 to 21 BC, elements of Chinese philosophy have existed for several thousand years. Some can be found in the I Ching, the Book of Changes, an ancient compendium of divination which dates back to the Zhou dynasty. The I Ching, also known as the Book of Changes, is a collection of 64 hexagrams, each representing a different aspect of human experience. It's believed that the I Ching was compiled by the legendary sage, King Wen, and later expanded by his son, King Wu. This ancient text is a testament to the depth and complexity of Chinese philosophy, and it's still studied and practiced today. One of the key concepts in Chinese philosophy is the concept of yin and yang. This dualistic concept is central to understanding the balance and harmony of the universe. Yin represents the feminine, dark, and passive aspects of the universe, while yang represents the masculine, light, and active aspects. These two forces are constantly in motion, balancing and interacting with each other. Another important concept in Chinese philosophy is the concept of qi. Qi is the life force or energy that flows through all things in the universe. It's believed that the balance and flow of qi is essential for good health and well-being. Chinese medicine, for example, is based on the idea of balancing and harmonizing the flow of qi in the body. So, there you have it, folks. A brief introduction to Chinese philosophy and some of its key concepts. We hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.